Hi, I'm Lisa from Elm & Bee and welcome to my channel. Today I am painting day 53 of 365 days of art. I am painting a little mini 7x7 canvas every single day, and today I am painting a magical path that led from a beautiful bay in the Scottish Highlands, a little sea bay that was secret and hidden, and then there was this magical path leading back up the hills to the car park. The grass around the path was kind of limey green and lush and mossy, and it just reminded me of kind of the Shire from the Hobbit, or somewhere that little gnomes and pixies and fairies might live. So I just had to take some photos and try and represent that magical feeling in this little mini 7x7 canvas. So I started by laying down a little blue sky. Skies in Scotland are always stormy or full of clouds, so we've got some darker grey clouds on the right hand side of the piece, but we did have some fluffy white clouds as well that day. And then I'm just laying in the grey stonework of the path. It was kind of big chunks of slate leading down to the beach, so lots of very white grey, which is quite unusual for Scottish landscapes. We get lots of browns. I think that's why this seemed so magical and stood out so much to me. Then just adding in all the different shades of greens, the brown peaty soil that we've got. And then it is the time of year for yellow gorse, so bringing in lots and lots of yellows, those warm orangey yellow colours too. A beautiful beech tree. Actually it might have been a silver birch. I'll go back and have a wee look at my photos there. Yes, now that I'm adding the detail in here, definitely a silver birch. Silver birches have this wonderful papery bark that peels off, and you get lots of layers and sort of stripes on the tree. So you can see that I've added lots of stripes to this tree trunk as I've gone. Adding in the branches. I am working from reference photos when I paint these mini paintings, so I am trying to get the shapes of the trees and the branches as realistic as possible, because I think nature does a wonderful job of creating negative space and letting the sky and the clouds peek through. So following that tree shape as much as I possibly could. And then just bringing in some details into the foreground using some of the colours that were about in the piece, and just adding in some grasses and some flowers just to help the painting pop. Lightening some of my background there with more yellows where the sun's going to peek through all those bushes and really catch the gorse and highlight those. Didn't add any fairies or fairy houses to this one. I just thought the piece was magical enough on its own. I hope you've enjoyed watching day 53. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will be back tomorrow for day 54 and some more daily art.